Shivinder and I will continue to focus on building a global healthcare delivery business for ourselves. That has two components to it. One is a domestic component and the second is an international component. As you would know, between Fortis and between Parkway, we now have the fourth largest global private healthcare delivery network. We're also the largest in Asia and probably the most international amongst all our competitors in terms of the scale and the reach that we have across different geographies at a global level. Having said that, healthcare is a very local and a very regional subject. There are not too many companies who have a multi-country healthcare model. And this is where we see opportunity for ourselves between Parkway and between Fortis to truly create a new healthcare delivery enterprise at a global level. Healthcare by itself is also in most countries the largest percentage of GDP of any large nation. So the opportunity in healthcare and the opportunity to truly create a new healthcare delivery model at a global level is what Shivinder and I are going to focus upon. Keeping that in mind, my own focus will be driven on the international aspect on the healthcare side. And for Fortis, we will use Parkway as a vehicle for our international growth. Parkway today has been the largest investment the group has made so far. It is also the largest healthcare investment out of India and is the starting point of putting India on the global healthcare map. So I would spend my time leveraging and building and creating that global healthcare delivery model and using Parkway as our vehicle to achieve that vision. Also, being the chairman of Fortis and of Parkway, my endeavor would be to leverage the skill sets and capabilities of both the systems in order to work towards achieving our vision. For Shivinder, he has done an exceptional job in building and creating Fortis Healthcare in the domestic market space. He and his team, in a relatively short period of 9 years, have built truly a world-class healthcare business in India. We have the scale, we have the size, we have the capability, and we've been able to touch millions of lives every year as we do that. I would like to compliment Shivinder and also his entire team on truly doing a fantastic job in putting Fortis Healthcare and creating that strong domestic presence that we have done for ourselves. I also believe there is no better person than him in order to continue to spearhead and build on this huge opportunity that we have in the domestic market space. So Shivinder and his team's role will be focused on continuing to build and create a global healthcare delivery model within the Indian market space. There is huge opportunity sitting there for us to deepen our presence, for us to expand our presence, and also to create a new healthcare model as we go down into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. So there is huge opportunity sitting for many more players to enter this market space, and certainly for us at Fortis Healthcare to continue to build upon the exceptional work that we have done. For Sunil, he has focused with his team and led a very strong team to build Religare Enterprises to what it is today. His focus will continue to be on the financial services business. I think he and his team have done a fantastic job in building Religare to what it is today. And I think this success, this performance, the value creation that has happened for all the shareholders today emboldens us to think bigger, to think global, and truly to aspire to have Religare as a global financial services business. The three of us here have a joint vision for Religare. We truly want to see Religare to be the global financial services business coming out of India. We want to create Religare as a global brand in financial services. We would like to have our asset-heavy businesses, which are heavy on the balance sheet, to continue to focus and gain scale and size and leadership positions in the domestic market, and yet continuing to build on the fee-based businesses at a global level. A lot of that activity has already started, and a lot more is going to happen as we move forward. So Sunil, along with his team, will continue to walk down, build on that vision, expand on that vision, and execute to create Religare to be a true global enterprise. We as a group have always focused and believed on professionalism. All our businesses are run by CEOs. We have strong management teams across our group, and I would certainly hope that as new talent comes and joins us in our business, they must aspire, they must believe that they can one day sit at the very top of that organization. And it's based on performance, it's based on capability, and it's based on what you can take and build for the shareholders. Keeping that in mind, today it is my privilege to share with all of you the appointment of Sunil as the Chairman and Managing Director of Religare. We have complete trust in Sunil and his management team. They have performed, they have delivered, we have enabled them, we have empowered them, and the results are for all of you to see. It is with that hope, it's with that belief, we believe that Sunil taking over the position as CMD at Religare will continue to drive the agenda and the growth for our financial services business. To that, we're also happy to announce Sachindranath and Anil Saxena.
Okay, that is the top team from Religare, or ex-top team I should say. Now Malvinder Singh and Shivendra Singh are no longer on the board. So board restructuring is basically what Religare is aiming at, splitting up responsibilities, not quite the SpiceJet stake sale as rumors were pointing through since yesterday. But we'll keep an eye on that press conference and we'll get you some more in case there is any other important announcement. This is Business Lunch. These are our top stories right now. Not quite at 18,000, the markets take a breather after yesterday's big run, but the IT listing of the day